Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to yet another Instagram live of an MLM distributor trying to convince us that they have an amazing opportunity for us. I'm still cat sitting my niece's cats. There might be cat hair, there might be meowing, there might be scratching, there might be cats in this video, just letting you know it could be a hairy situation, which is yet again very, very fitting because it's a video about a Monat. So, on brand here. My hair is not that frizzy today, apologies, but I will do my best for the next Monat video that my hair is extra floofy and is extra frizzy for that occasion. Lots of words said, let's hear more words. Let's get right into this Instagram live of a Monat distributor who tries to tell us why Monat is an amazing opportunity. A heads up, I have seen Chelsea from the channel CC Suarez react to this live as well. I have not watched her video, typically don't do that, but it could be that you've seen this before, but I already had the screen recording, I already had made notes, and typically I do give a little bit of a different perspective than other content creators, so you might have seen this before, but this is my take on this Hans Instagram live.
Hey you guys, good afternoon. What is up? I wanted to, are you going out?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to share my story about Monat. So I joined Monat last year, last October, after using the products since 2018. I literally started using the shampoo in 2018. It really changed my hair drastically. My hair was very short. It was very dry and fried and crunchy and it was terrible. So Monat really healed my hair. I loved it. I started following this influencer on Instagram way before selling or using Monat, and I was like, she's cute. I really liked her content. And I started seeing her sell the shampoo that I was using, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this girl is selling shampoo. She's getting, this car, she's getting an Airbnb, she's paying off $90,000 of debt. I just thought it was crazy. And I really wanted to start selling the shampoo that I was using because I knew it was wonderful and it had changed my hair, and I knew I could help other people heal their hair. So anyways,
social media is a highlight reel though. It is not reality. It is highly curated content, what people want to put out for you to see. It is very powerful though, as she admitted here as well, because she was watching an influencer and then she joined that influencer. The person she's talking about is Ivy. That is her upline, I suppose. And Ivy is or was an SED in Monat, and she's a part of Krista Parney's Salvage Souls team, also an SED. Take all of those SEDs with a grain of salt, because Monat has lost so many market partners. It is very likely that most SEDs have also lost their ranks, and only very few are left at that highest rank. She followed Ivy, who was an influencer, somebody who now has about 150,000 followers on Instagram, and she worked as an influencer before she joined Monat. She spoke about this on a live together with Krista Parney as well, how complicated it was for her to be an influencer because apparently she wasn't able to share the right bank contact numbers to get paid. It's a very luxurious problem to be had, but we're talking about two people here who either worked as influencers in the past with a huge following, or in the case of Krista Parney, who already had a successful business, an actual business before she joined Monat with a celebrity clientele. She was also able to build her Instagram profile and get a lot of followers that way. Those are two people that are not the norm. Those are two people that had more than your average person on Instagram. They already had a substantial following on social media before they joined Monat, and that apparently was quite impressive to her. That representation on social media is not like your average Jane or Joe or your average Christina with, 120 followers on Instagram. That is something completely different. We're talking about people who had substantial advantage compared to people like this or your ordinary person. Most people who join Monat do not have that advantage. And then she speaks about the highlight reel, what her upline was showing on social media, how successful she was because she was able to pay off debt and because she was able to sell the shampoo and create a living for herself and drive a Cadillac. You're not getting that in Monat from selling shampoo. I hate to break it to you. If you want to be successful in Monat, you need to rise in the ranks. You can only do that if you recruit a shit ton of people. Selling shampoo in Monat is a facade. It is not about selling the products. You need to recruit people to be able to rank up just once, and you need to hit the top 3 or 4 ranks in Monat to even make somewhat of a livable income, I would say. And that is not reality for the majority of people.
My husband was not on board. He's like, no way, you need to focus on our home. This is going to take away your time. You don't want to be going live. You don't want to be doing this. So I didn't join, right? But last year, for those of you that don't know, my husband is an independent Christian conservative artist, and he does his own everything on his own, all his own music. And the censorship got really, really crazy last October. So I was like, just give me a month. Like, there's no risk. You get a product pack, which is just a box full of shampoo, and that's it. It's the only purchase you ever have to make.
There are no risks when you join Monat. I beg to disagree. There are lots of risks. Number one, you have to buy a product pack, at least $199 with product or $99 without product. And that is money that could get lost. Then you also will be required to purchase a lot of products. Not by the compensation plan, but your upline will very likely pressure you to buy a lot of products, and you have a certain PV, a certain personal volume requirement according to the compensation plan, and you can buy a part of that as well. You can either achieve that by selling products or by buying the products yourself. It is very likely that the people in the company will also make sure you understand that you should join Monations, their annual conference, in September, and you need to buy a ticket, which is $200 and up. In addition to that, you will have a lot of expenses to showcase whatever you're doing there on your social media, get apps, get editing programs that you might need to pay for. There are a lot of expenses, so you could lose a lot of money when you join Monat, not just the product pack. When you join Monat as a market partner, you also have an annual fee of $50. So let's not forget about that as well. There are also administrative fees that you could pay and then they don't pay off for you. You can also lose a lot of time when you try to make Monat work. Be on your social media a lot, pitch this to people in person, be on team calls, be on opportunity calls. You could lose a lot of time. You can also lose family and friends if you become that Monat girl. And you could lose a lot of relations that were very likely not based on finances and on ranking up and on selling in Monat, but genuine relationships. You could lose that. And in addition to that, you can also lose yourself and look like a complete fool on social media because you become the Monat girl. What I found interesting was that she said, I wanted to do this, but my husband said, no, don't go on social media, don't do Monat. But then last year, censorship got crazy, and he is a Christian conservative artist. As somebody who works in compliance and in youth protection, I'm a compliance expert in the media industry in Germany and in Europe. I also work with international companies. I've also worked in US companies, and I've worked in Asian companies. I find that rather odd because censorship is a term that is being thrown around a lot. And granted, I am an expert when it comes to the German and to the European media field, but from what I know from other democratic countries, censorship, also in the United States, is not likely to happen. Maybe she is misspeaking here because of the terminology that she uses, but censorship is a huge thing. Censorship only kicks in if you either go against human dignity, so if you do not see a human being, or if you present a human being not as a subject anymore, but as an object, or if you go against the democratic setup of a country and against the democratic values within a country, within the constitution of the country you live in. So censorship is a strong word. Maybe she's confusing that with community guidelines. They might differ from platform to platform, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You also need to adhere to these unless you're running your own platform. But that is not necessarily censorship. That is applying the rules of the platform that you agreed to. And many times they don't have much to do with youth protection, but rather with the advertisement ability on those platforms. YouTube guidelines, for example, they don't have a lot to do with actual youth protection, with the protection of minors, but rather adhering to those guidelines so that YouTube can monetize its platform best and is advertisement friendly. And like I said, I'm an expert when it comes to this field in Germany and also in Europe, and there are also country differences, of course. And what I know from the United States, it is still a democratic country, and granted, the United States are more conservative and they're more strict when it comes to a younger audience, when it comes to curse words, when it comes to the display of nudity and also of sexuality than in a lot of other countries. But if your content has to be censored, then I would suggest you take a look at your content, because that is a severe issue. And if you're being wrongfully censored, you can also go against that. But if her husband is not able to make an income because of censorship, I would suggest you need to check yourself, because that would be a severe topic, and that might be connected to the content that your husband puts out, which is concerning. Unless you are against the democratic values of your country, free speech, human dignity, or you incite hate against other groups of the population, censorship is not really a topic. So just saying, let's take all of that also with a grain of salt, but I found that interesting because that is my professional job, actually. That's something I actually know what I'm talking about. And I find that comment rather concerning.
I was like, just give me 1 month. So he told me to go for it, and I jumped in, like fully jumped in. I purchased my product pack. I already had a ton of product on hand, so I took a picture of me with my shampoo and I posted on social media that I was selling this product now that I had been using since 2018, and my business took off. Like it just took off. It went crazy. I had a ton of girls join my team. I had a ton of girls succeed in their business. I had a ton of girls buying product from me, and in 2 weeks of working the business, I made more than our mortgage payment. So we get paid 5 times a month, every single Friday. And then on the 15th of every month, we get our bonus checks, which are like our big checks. And my bonus check from only working 2 weeks in October, because I joined like October 13th, my bonus check was more than our mortgage. And our mortgage is not cheap. Our mortgage is pretty dang expensive.
Ma'am, these are income claims you cannot make according to Monat's own policies and procedures. And as somebody who has been in the company now for over a year, I would argue she should know that. According to Monat, when presenting or discussing the Monat opportunity or compensation plan, market partners may not make income projections, guaranteed income statements, disclose their Monat income, including the showing of their Monat payment card records, back office records, bank statements, or tax records, or non-typical income or lifestyle claims stated or implied per the Monat IDS, that is the income disclosure statement. Additionally, market partners must not engage in any misleading, deceptive, or unfair conduct and not make false representations or exaggerated claims, such as the examples below. And I don't know about you, but if somebody says, I made more in my first 2 weeks in Monat, that was more than my mortgage, then that is an unrealistic income claim. And I also do not see an income disclosure statement here, and she also didn't make any disclaimers in the text of this live. So ma'am, you cannot make those income statements. And even if it is true that she was able to make a lot of money in her first 2 weeks, enough to cover the mortgage, then that is not typical. And you need to include an income disclosure statement and make clear that most people in Monat only make very, very little money and have a disclaimer. I don't see that anywhere. And you've been in the company for a year and you do not know the basic rules how to save your own ass. That is concerning. And also, whether she realized it or not, she also outed Monat as one of the 7 wonders of the world, specifically the wonder located in Giza, if you know what I mean. The pyramids of Giza. Yes, she pretty much outed Monat as a pyramid scheme, because the big bonus check that you get on the 15th of the month, the one that was able to cover her mortgage, the big check, that is the recruitment-based check. And what is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is a business or a business model where you make more money via recruitment than by selling the actual product. products. The small commission checks, you know, the mean little unrelevant, really, really small commission checks on Fridays, those are based on the market partner's actual sales, the products they sell to customers, and they're teeny tiny most of the time. And the big check that actually gives the market partner the ability to make some money, that is the check that is being paid out on the 15th the following month. And that is the recruitment-based money they make off of their efforts, the recruitments of their team. So yeah, Visa is calling. Maybe that is a destination for Monat on their next elite trip. I would love that, and I would cover that, but it's very telling yet again.
A house just a couple doors down from us is going for $900,000. So a mortgage like that in this neighborhood is very expensive. And I don't say that to brag. I just say that to say my check was
say that at all.
a very good amount. And I realized very quickly that this business was just amazing and an incredible opportunity to make really good money from home with my children. I always looked for an opportunity. I always just wanted to provide and contribute, but be home with my children. It was never an option for me to work outside of our home ever. But I always wanted to contribute. So for a while I did like an in-home daycare. That was just a mess because you have other children coming into your home that are not being raised in the same way that you're raising your children. So it was really crazy.
But then you cannot run a daycare. I mean, let's be realistic here. It's not your job to raise the other children that are in a daycare that you offer. It is up to the parents. You're there to make sure that the kids are alive, that they're being fed, that their diapers are being changed, and that they're having some fun time with other children. So if that's not for you, because you're afraid that children or children's parents bring in other values into your home, then that is not something you should do at all.
I was making content on social media, right? I was growing my following, but I wasn't getting paid for any of the things I was promoting. You know, I was promoting whatever all the time, a electrolyte drink mix that I use every day, a shirt from Target, a Starbucks. I was promoting things and I was not getting paid. So you guys can literally join and you can talk about a product that you use many times a week. You know, washing your hair, we all do it. Everybody needs shampoo, and you can get paid from it, and you can work from your phone, from home, with your children. It's just incredible.
She doesn't get paid in that way, though. She doesn't get paid to promote Monat products on her Instagram. Just because she shows us the product on this live doesn't mean that she makes money. You don't get paid to promote the products either. You need to sell them, and you need to recruit people to make money, and you connect yourself exclusively to Monat when you do that. Whereas when you have a substantial following on social media, on any platform, you can monetize that. If you promote things and you don't have an affiliate program or you're not connected to the Amazon program, that is up to you. That is your decision, but you can do that. And you are not limited to Monat. That is how you can utilize social media, or you can get paid from AdSense. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I would love for my channel to be monetized, to also participate in that. Get views on this channel, and then the ads that are playing also partially paying me. I get a certain portion of that. That is how you monetize your social media. And just because she didn't do that with the products before doesn't mean that Monat is now a great opportunity. You could have done that before if you already have a substantial amount of subscribers and you sign up for those programs. It is honestly not that hard. Most of the time it is based on how many followers you have, and you're not limited to one company. And according to herself, that is also not how she makes money. By promoting shampoo or selling shampoo. It is because she's recruited a bunch of people into her downline. That is why her bonus check on the 15th of the month is a big check, and the commission checks apparently are the small checks because of recruitment. She's able to benefit of the efforts of the people that she recruited, the products they purchase and of the products they sell now. And she's making more money that way than by selling actual products to actual retail customers.
So like 6 months into working my business, I had already made 5 figures.
Where's the income disclosure statement though? You cannot make those income claims. You need to display the income disclosure statement on the screen, and you need to link it for people to clearly see it for a good amount of seconds, or give a disclaimer, not compliant.
And I've just been going ever since, and I want to help as many women that want to join just have that financial freedom, or just assist your husband, whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you want to be home with your children. You guys, it's $200. You get a pack. I would get the 250 pack personally, but the cheapest one is $200. You can get a pack all the way up to $650, whatever you can afford. My favorite pack is the 250 pack, because you're going to get 4 full-size products, and then you're going to get a custom system for your hair type. So say you have you need volume, right? You're going to get the volume system. It's going to come with 3 items, and then you're going to get 4 additional full-sized items. You're going to get a ton of skincare, a ton of hair care samples. You're going to get your own website. And that's the beauty of this business. I can do it with my children.
Check this out.
Yeah, check this out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Those are beautiful. Can you guys go color with them?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this business. I can get off when I need to. I can be home with my children. It's incredible. If you guys are on social media on your phones, you can do this business. I really encourage you to pivot from consuming content and not getting paid. Maybe you're promoting stuff and you're not even getting paid, to being creative, pivoting to being creative, being productive with your phone, using social media as a tool to your benefit, right? To benefit your family. So whether it's $500 extra you want to make a month, or $5,000, or even $10,000. I know girls making $70,000, $100,000 a month selling shampoo from their phone, and there's nothing super special about them except they are consistent. They consistently show up. They're making content, and you do not need a following to do this business. Can you guys take those in the other room? You need to be willing to grow your following, and I teach you how to do that. I teach you everything you need to know. We actually just did a training last month. Mary, a girl on our team, just did a training on how to grow your social media, and I was able to grow my social media from 5,000 to almost 10,000 followers in a month because of this training. So there's so much support when you guys join. And like I said, you get your product pack, which is just all product for you to personally use and keep. And then that's it. There's no risk. There's no obligations. There's no monthly product buying requirements. There's no monthly selling requirements. There's no catch. If you buy your pack and you never sell again, that's fine.
There are obligations and there are selling requirements. Monat's compensation plan disagrees with this pitch. If you want to receive the meager commission off of the products that you sell and the big bonus checks that you could get when you join Monat, you must pay your way into the company with a product pack that is at least $199, and then you have sales requirements, personal sales requirements, structure requirements, group volume requirements. You have a lot of requirements, and you will very likely spend a lot of money. You also have the renewal fee of $50 each and every year if you want to be an active market partner and if you don't want to miss out on your commission. There are lots of obligations and there are sales requirements. According to Monat's own compensation plan, at the lowest rank, the market partner rank, where you do not have to have a team, you have to sell 200 PV every single month, and then up to 500 PV at the highest rank. Those are sales requirements that you have every single month if you want to receive the commission check. PV is about an equivalent to $1, so $200 each and every month even at the lowest rank. And then if you're able to recruit people, you have group volume, downline volume, sales requirements. Why would I want to sign up with somebody who is not able to give me a fair representation of what the Monat business opportunity, as shitty as it is in my opinion, if you're not even able to give me a fair representation of that? This is ultimately setting the people that she recruits up for failure. Because if you think, I do not have any requirements, and then you suddenly start this and you think, okay, I do need to sell 200 each and every month. Okay, cool. Your PV might be covered in your first month by the product pack that you purchase, but you do not purchase a product pack each and every month. You're setting people up for failure if you do not give them a fair representation, no matter how embellished it might be. If you don't tell them you have obligations, you have sales requirements, let's go through these. Don't set people up for failure from the start. It also means that you're setting yourself up for failure. And it would be really upsetting to figure all of this out after I joined, after the person that recruited me made me believe there are no requirements, but there are a lot of requirements and there are a lot of hoops you have to jump through.
But if you do buy your pack, I'm going to tell you guys how you can make money doing this business. So as soon as you hit join now, you can start selling immediately. And this is how you guys can get paid. There's 10 different ways to get paid, but one of the ways is for every 4 customers you get, you're gonna get a $60 bonus, right? Always. So say you buy your pack this month, it's called Monat, M-O-N-A-T. So say you guys buy your product pack today for $200, right? And you get, before the month is over, you get 8 customers, 8 people to buy shampoo from you. For every 4 customers, you get $60. So that's $120 just in bonuses. That doesn't include commission for each one of those sales, right? Then you're gonna get a $100 bonus because you hit that first rank. If you buy your product pack and you get 8 customers in the same month, you hit the first rank and you get a $100 bonus. So that's $220 plus the commission for all those sales. Another way to make money, sorry, I'm out of breath. Oh man. So another way to make money is you get 4 customers and you get somebody to join your team. Somebody that wants this business opportunity, that's going to get you $210. $210 for 4 customers and somebody to join your team. That does not include commission, right? It's just bonuses. So say you do that 3 times in a 3-month period, because you have a 3-month period where you can do that unlimited amount of times. So you get 12 customers in a 3-month period. I did this a couple times. You get 12 customers and you get 3 people to join you. That's $630 plus a $500 bonus for doing that 3 times plus commission. You can do that as many times as you want. So I did that 2 or 3 times in my first 3 months. So that's like $630 times 2 plus $1,000 plus commission for all those sales. When people join you, you're gonna get $50 commission, or depending on what size pack, you'll get a higher commission. For VIP customers, you're gonna get 15% commission. For retail customers, you're gonna get 30% commission. So it's just incredible, you guys. You bring people into your business and you help them, and when they get those 4 customers and that market partner, that $210 bonus, you're gonna get a $75 matching bonus. When they hit a rank and they get a bonus, you're gonna get a matching bonus. There's a $5,000 bonus for one of the ranks in this company. In the 4th rank of the company, you get a $500 bonus. When you bring somebody into the business and they hit that rank, they get a $500 bonus, and so do you. It's just incredible.
This is yet again a misrepresentation of the opportunity. What she is talking about and what she actually tries to tell you is, if you join Monat, you can participate in the Smart Start program. But it is a program designed for people who just recently joined. The month you join, plus the next full 2 months, you can participate in the Smart Start program. The idea behind the Smart Start is to keep people in the company for longer. If you pay a product pack and if you have a lot of expenses and you do not see any money in return from Monat, it is likely that you will leave the company quicker. But if you see some money coming back, you can participate in this program, you receive bonuses you will not receive months or years down the line after the Smart Start period has ended, and it is more likely for the people to remain in the company. That is the idea behind this program. But she is misrepresenting it. So you have your full 2 first month plus the month that you joined. It doesn't make sense for people to sign up, honestly, at the end of the month. They should start at the beginning of the month to potentially have full 3 months to participate in this program. What she is talking about here, for example, according to Monat's own documentation, is the VIP acquisition bonus. But you're not getting that bonus, and that is a bonus you can get not only in the Smart Start period, but also when you are a normal market partner, if you're able to sign up for VIP customers, not just customers, VIP customers. So you have to get 4 people that are willing to sign up for the VIP program. They have to pay $20 to join the program, and then they lock themselves in for 3 purchases, a flagship program where each and every purchase has to be at least $84 or more. Customers can push out the flagship if they don't want that every 30 or 60 days, but if they forget to, their credit card will be charged and the products will be sent out. You will only be able to participate in this bonus and also in the block bonus and in the Monat bonuses if the VIP customers remain a VIP customer until the 15th of the following month, meaning they cannot cancel their flagship order, which they can do now via the customer service. They will still count as a customer and you still get the commission of the products you sold to those people. But if they cancel their flagship order because they do not want those pricey products to be shipped out to them regularly, then you will not receive the bonus payments. They need to remain your customer until the 15th of the following month. And if you sign up market partners, they also need to purchase at least the $199 pack and not the $99 pack, because that doesn't count towards those bonuses as well. And it is extremely hard to get 4 VIP customers or 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner. In that case, you would be able to get a bonus payment for the block. Or if you do that 3 times, so you get 12 VIP customers and 3 market partners, then you get a bonus for the Monat. Yes, they're really running with that name, and it is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. But it is not easy to do. It is easier said than done. And those bonuses, they're also not really based on sales, but on recruitment, with the exception of the VIP acquisition bonus, because you're getting rewarded better for people that you brought into this business, you recruited, than for the actual sales. If you consider it, you get a $60 bonus if you have the ability to sign up 4 people in the VIP program, but for 1 market partner, you get a $50 bonus, then that already tells me that it's not a sales-based business. And she herself admitted in the beginning of the live that she gets paid more from recruitment, that's where her big check is, and not from the sales of the actual products. And then the rank advancement bonuses that she spoke about, they are also hard to do. If we take a look at the compensation plan, there is a time limit to the rank advancement bonus for the MMP, the managing market partner, the AMB, or the MB. You have to do that within the first full 3 to 5 months. And then the other rank advancement bonuses also have a requirement attached to them. You have to be of the same rank or higher if you want to receive these. The $5,000 bonus that she talks about is the AED, the Associate Executive Director, and only 0.01 or 2% of people ever hit that rank in the company, and you're only able to participate in that bonus if you yourself are at that rank, which is highly unlikely, or higher, which is also highly unlikely. They always make it seem so easy, but it is not. It is so hard to get just a normal customer to purchase these overpriced products, least of all VIPs who pay into a program to then lock themselves in for 3 consecutive shipments. And if you forget that, you're screwed. You pay a lot of money. And then also the market partners. It is hard to get just 1 market partner, least of all 3, to participate in the Monat bonuses or to get the rank advancement bonuses. Monat really makes you jump through a lot of hoops. They make sure that it is hard for people to make money in Monat, so that they themselves can profit the most, but the market partners don't. It is not as easy as she presents it here.
So if you guys are looking for an opportunity, a way to make money, let me help you. If you want more information, I pretty much covered everything that I'm going to be covering in my call on Friday. But if you guys want more info, you want more reassurance, you want to hear a little bit more, message me for this call that I'm doing on Friday. It's just an info call, a casual Zoom call. You can mute yourself, you can turn your camera off. There's zero obligation. And yeah, you can just listen in to me talk about the business, the opportunity, what it takes to do this business, the money. I will be talking about money in this call. So if you guys want the link to that call, just DM me. And yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I love you guys. God bless you guys, and I hope y'all have a great day.
This is not a great business opportunity, just to be clear yet again. I was not able to participate in this opportunity call that she announced here, but I was able to participate in an info call from her upline. I will be reacting to that as well. And let's just say, birds of a feather, they're throwing around numbers to make this sound so good, but there's no disclaimer and there's no income disclosure statement to be seen anywhere. You cannot make these claims because they're not typical for Monat. And also, once again, if you are ever in the situation that you're being censored for the content that you put out, you might want to check that. You can also address that with a platform if you feel that you were mistreated. But if you are being censored, she said that her husband is a conservative Christian. I can only imagine what that means, and that is honestly concerning. Censorship doesn't start unless you go against the democratic values of a country or against human dignity, or if you incite hate on other people. That is concerning, to be honest. So no, not a Monat opportunity for me. You might be surprised, but my conclusion yet again is it's a no for me, Monat. If you are interested in these types of videos, then please consider subscribing. If you like this specific one, then please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something, then please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!